This is Izzy, the octopus from the Silly Squad characters, and this is a fun little model that you can make really simply from one sheet of A4 paper. You can use coloured A4 like this, but we're going to have a go at making it out of white paper as well. For this, you just need the piece of paper, a ruler, pencil. You could use wax crayons or colouring pencils, whatever you like, and some Pritt stick glue. First thing you're going to do is fold the A4 piece of paper in half very lightly. You're just going to squeeze along there, along the long edge, just to have an idea where the half mark is, but only very lightly because you're going to open it back up again. And then, it's easy to show on this one, you've got the markings all the way along. So I've just drawn a line in there so you can see the half mark, but you don't need to draw that long line there. What you need here is to measure with the ruler 3 centimetres, so you go 3, 6, 9, all the way along, get to know your 3 times table. You need 8 legs, obviously, because an octopus has 8 legs, and you need a 9th point, which is going to be so you can have an overlap to stick in all hair all nice together. Alright, so mark all the different legs. So I've marked them here so you can see them nicely, but you don't need to actually write anything on there. And this is going to be your overlap, and all these bits that I've actually marked here, we're going to cut off and just leave this as our overlap little sticking area here. But once you've got them all marked, then you just cut up only to halfway, all the way along there, and go all the way along. You're going to end up like this, okay? So this is going to be your fold up little tab. You're going to stick the whole thing together. And then I've started here by drawing on some of the suckers on the back of the octopus legs. And this helps move around a lot here, so you can colour them in any colour you fancy, doesn't matter, just colour them all in, or you can leave them as they are, as just circled there, and go all the way along with those. And once you've done those, you're going to turn it over, and we're going to work on the other side, which is then going to be the front of the octopus. There we are, so these are some that I've coloured already, all different colours here nicely. Turn it over, and then I've started to draw some things in here, so I'll show you what we do next. Now, the Silly Squad Izzy has a lovely scarf on her head, so I'll show you how we actually draw that. So you're going to take basically a triangle. You've got a really long triangle here, all the way along here. I'm doing it with a pen just so it shows up nicely. The pencil's a bit pale, and just all the way back up to the top edge. The little scarf has 2 little tails coming out of it that she's tied it on to her head, like this. There we go. And then it's a little polka dot scarf. Again, you can leave as is and just colour it in, but if you want to add some polka dots, all you do is draw the little markings like this. So remember, they'd be going off the edge of the fabric if it really was a scarf, so that's why they're not whole circles. Makes it look more realistic there. Just draw all the little markings in, including on the little tails here. There we are. Then she's got a lovely happy face, so we need to draw that in as well. So you're going to start with the 2 ovals for the eyes, and then there we are. So we'll colour that in. And repeat here. Okay, give us some little eyelashes and eyebrows there. A little archway for a nose, and then she's got a really happy smile here, so just draw that in. Okay, so she's got a face. Again, on the coloured version, I left it plain, but if you're doing a black and white version, you might actually want to add some markings in. So lots of things you can colour there. So you can colour the scarf in and go around and colour all of that. Let's see, doing that one. Colour that all now. And then we have all the little swirls that she's got as her markings. So you're going to do some sort of figure out of 8s, or you can do some little circles like this. It's up to you. And you add lots of markings in. I started on the body area as well, so let's do bigger ones on here maybe, so it fills in a bit more space. Now you can work all the way along, colour all those in. And then this is a version I've done here, which is a bit easier to see. There's lots of swirls, coloured it all in, got her face on there as well. And then all that's left to do on that one is to actually stick this piece here and then curl the legs. So let's get this one. Put the suckers in there on the back. Just doing the overlap. Okay. Then on the legs, you hold firmly at the top there, and you want to take the scissors, have them closed so there's no danger there, and you're just going to lightly pull that back over the back of the scissors and it curls it really nicely. So just curl them up slightly, go around and do all of this and all of these. And if you have lovely coloured paper at home, you could make a whole load of octopus little models. Add some ribbon to the top of them and actually attach them to each other and have them hanging like a mobile. There we are. So we have, there we go, 2 little octopus there, all nicely crafted.
Right, so today we are going to be doing an Izzy the Octopus drawing and a frame to put it in. So for this one you are going to need some white paper, a pencil, a ruler, some coloured pencils, a Pritt stick, and then also the How to Draw Izzy the Octopus sheet, which you can find underneath this video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold our paper in half just to make a nice size frame to draw on, and then we're going to stick that together. So if you just grab some Pritt stick and we'll just put a bit on the sides, and this will just make it a little bit sturdier as a picture. There we go, so if we do that and then if you carefully fold it back over and stick it down. There we go, so then that is ready to start drawing. So for my frame, I'm going to do 2 centimetres, just make it a nice small frame, it's not too much to decorate. So if you grab your ruler and just mark on 2 centimetres at the top, so from left to right, and then 2 centimetres from right to left, and then we'll just join those lines up, the top and the bottom, there we go. And then if you turn it around, and we're going to do the same on the side as well, just mark 2 centimetres there, and there. Across that. So in a minute I'm going to decorate that, but first we're going to draw our octopus out. So we're going to start with a nice sort of light bulb shape at the top. So I would use pencil, but I'm just going to use pen just to make it a bit easier for you to see what I'm doing. So if we start off here, there we go, so that's her head. Then I'm going to give her some arms. And sort of nice tentacles. So you can make them as wibbly wobbly as you like. There we go. And I'm going to give her the other paw. So like I said, you can make them as wibbly as you want. Okay, and then I'm just going to put her last 2 tentacles in. The octopus have 8 tentacles. And did you also know they also have 3 hearts, which is pretty impressive. There we go, so once you've done that, we can then draw the face in. So we're going to start by drawing the eyes, which are just 2 ovals, like that. Give us some eyebrows and some pupils. And a nice big smile. There we go. Then she's got lots of little suckers on her tentacles, so we can quickly draw those in. And then Izzy also has a nice bandana on her head, so we're just going to draw a line across the head like that. Then another one over here, and then you can join it together. And then she's got a little bow at the end, so we just do a little circle, then a little mini ribbon there, and there. So So we're almost done. So Izzy is a juggling octopus, so we're going to give her some juggling balls. So if you just draw lots of little circles and give as many balls as you like to juggle with. There we go. And then she's also got some little mini spots on her head scarf as well. There we go. So then all that's left now to do is to colour her in, and we can also decorate the frame. So you can grab whatever colours you like for this one. So for the frame, I'm going to use some swirls. So she's got lots of swirls on her body if you've seen any of the pictures of her in the Silly Squad. So if we just draw some nice big swirls, just keep going. You can do as many as you like. So you can probably do it a lot neater than this, because this is not very neat at all. But then you just keep going all the way around until you've finished and coloured Izzy in, and then hopefully end up with something like that. So we've got all the swirls all around. I've coloured her in blue, coloured in the bandana, and then coloured in her juggling balls. And then if you like, you can always attach some ribbon to it so that you can stick it up on your wall. And that's Izzy.